Potentially high history nerds. It's Courtney, the Barefoot historian, again. It's been Courtney, the Barefoot historian, like 7 times already. But my camera decided to record in time-lapse mode, so when I went back and rewatched everything, I was moving super fast and there was no sound. So, all of my supplies are now used up, so I'm gonna have to talk you through my process. Where's my book? Ah, touch it. Nope, it's right here. Okay, so what I'm doing is putting together some historically accurate beauty products from the American Duchess Guide to 18th Century Beauty. If you have not experienced American Duchess, what are you doing? But literally everything they make is amazing. They do shoes and accessories, silk stockings. I love them. They're fabulous. And they did the American Duchess Guide to 18th Century Fashion prior to this book. This is their newer release, and I'm so excited. It's been in my Amazon cart for months, and I just knew that even though it was amazing, I wasn't going to have time to make cosmetics, so I didn't want to tempt myself. And then COVID, so we have plenty of time. So I left it in the Amazon cart and added lamb tallow and literally ordered all of the things that they said to order because I wanted to go big. And made a video where we made the face powder, only my camera was acting up then too. So I'll have to, I don't know, recreate it, but I've done this so many times now that I have no supplies left. So anyway, so the really important thing with the lamb tallow is to unjar it when you first get it and put it in a bucket or a large Tupperware and soak it in water and leave it for like 7 days. Every day or so go back and change out the water. You're trying to get some of the more gamey smell out of it. I don't know if it really worked, but they said it did, so once again I just go with it because they're me. Did that, and then I laid it out, let it dry, and brought all of my supplies in. I'm going to show you my medical bag. Isn't it amazing? This is the bag that I found at the antique store. It's from the 1890s. It's gigantic. The lining is amazing, and it's made from elephant seal, which I wouldn't usually say. Ooh, elephant seal, good fabric of choice, or leather of choice. But since it was made in the 1890s, and who am I to judge? I just use it so that that elephant seal didn't die in me. And it's a hell of a thing for packing. So, brought everything over to my mom's house because there's less chaos here. And got it all prepped. Put the tallow and the lard in a double boiler on the stove. Melted it all down, and I do have pictures, so I'll add pictures. And once they were all nice and liquefied, then I added in my clove oil and the lemon oil. Apparently you can buy clove essential oil in bulk, but you're stingy with the lemons. So we did that and poured that into jars that I had grabbed from, I think, Walmart. And yeah, it smells really good. What do you think?
It does. It smells really good, surprisingly. I thought it smelled like really bad, but it doesn't. It smells like candy.
Thankfully, it's solidified now, so it's this sort of nice, you know, lightish buff color. Prior to this, it looked like it was a really lovely golden urine color. It looked like I was keeping urine samples on my mom's kitchen counter. Very questionable. Alright, so now that that's done and made, then you take a bit of the soft pomade. This is the soft pomade. And I added in a whole bunch of beeswax back into the double boiler and melted that all down to make a hard pomade, which is great for the sort of the big sculpting process of 18th century hair. It's like a sculpting gel or a sculpting pomade for really like significant fold. I think, gentlemen, it also would be great for like beard wax, mustache wax, if you have one of those great like handlebar mustaches. Yeah, who knows? And the hard pomade, well, the soft pomade obviously is soft and you need some kind of jar. The hard pomade will solidify, so I would have loved to have some fun and creative silicone molds, but I didn't have any, and my mom didn't have any, but she did have an ice cube tray. So this is our fun and creative, which is not really fun or creative at the moment. It's warm, so I can't really pop them out. I tried to film me pouring it, but again, time lapse. Maybe I'll put some time lapse video in here because that was just ridiculous. And once that's done, then you pop those out, and they're easy to just have in your hand when you're working with hair, you know, rolling bits of hair and putting them up. I think I will probably shoot a little bit of a video talking about how to do some major 18th century constructions as far as hair goes. And unfortunately, my cocoa butter has yet to arrive, so I can't do the lip balm, but I hope to have that maybe in the mailbox waiting for me. Who knows? So I'll come back and I can walk you through, hopefully more functionally than this process, how to make your own 18th century lip balm, lip gloss, and we might even talk about some face powder. That crazy Elizabeth I white skin, and no carcinogens involved in this method, and it is still historically accurate. And I think you'll be quite surprised to find that what they were grinding down, at least somewhere. Elizabeth wasn't. Her face was nearly falling off. Anyway, but I digress. So that's it for me today. I've barely made through with my sanity. Hopefully you are clinging to yours. And once again, I'm Courtney, the Barefoot Historian, wishing you a happy, healthy, historical day.